Okay, for the class we stopped at the basic operation additions of numbers in Excel. So I'm going to complete the remaining one now. You watch the video, you do likewise. Already have a list of items we want to add, and these are the list of items we want to add. Don't put the items and their prices or the number in the same cell. You have the list in one of the cell and the prices in another. I want to add that one now, two ways, and I'll show you the two ways. The first way is adding all the items, naming them. Of course, you know, you press equal sign first, then you type sum, you open a bracket, and then add all the items there. The first item is in cell B1. Like I said, you will have to call or reference the cell, not necessarily the data inside. So that will be B1 plus another one is in B2 plus another one is in B3 plus another one is in B4. You close the bracket. Now I want to make this bigger so you'll be able to see what I type. Can you see it now? So all the information I have are in cell B1, B2, B3, B4, all of them. For as many as you have, you add all of them like this. When you are done and you press enter on your computer, enter your computer keyboard, you have the answer there, and this is the answer to what we have there. Then another way of doing this is to use range. You don't have to call all the data, all the cell. You call the first one and then the last one, and this is how that is done. You press equal to, then you type sum, you open the bracket. The first data is in cell B1 and the last data is in cell B4. Even if it's in cell B100, you do the same thing. So instead of putting a plus sign here, I'll put your column, then I'll reference the last cell, which is in cell B4. Can you see? So close the bracket here. Let me also do this so you see it very bold how this is done. You see, I only reference the first cell and then the last cell. In between, instead of putting a plus sign, I put a column, and this will add all the informations from cell B1 to cell B4. This is another way of doing it. Then let me move to the next one, multiplication. The only thing that changes here is the sign. So you type equal to and then type sum, open the bracket. Because I'm multiplying the cells, I also call them as well. Let me multiply cell B4 by cell B2. The multiplication sign is the asterisk on key 8 of your laptop. So I press shift down and press key 8, and then I'll have that multiplication sign. I'll close the bracket. I'll bold this one again also for you to see it very well. Look at it very well. I think there's a mistake there. So I will have B2. Okay, so I'm multiplying cell B4 and B2, or if I can make it bold again, yes, this is it. So if I press the enter key on my keyboard, I have the answer. Can you see? That is it. Then for division, like I said, the only thing that changes here is the sign. The same thing. Press equal to, type sum, open a bracket, then what number are you dividing by what number? Remember, it's not the number itself but the cells. The number I want to divide in cell B2 by, if you check your keyboard, You see, this is the sign of division. So I'm dividing this by B4. I close the bracket there. Make bold again so you can see it very well. This is how to divide numbers in Excel. Okay, B2 by B4. You press enter and then you have the result. The last one, which is subtraction, like I said, is the same thing. First of all, type equal to, then type sum, open the bracket. What number are you subtracting from what number, or what cell are subtracting from what cell? So use B1 because still B1 that I have recording, minus maybe B3 this time around, where your record is or your data is. And then this is how it looks like. I need you to look at it very well. B1 minus, there's a minus sign on your keyboard. You press it, and when you press enter, you have the result. So this is how to do the basic, very basic addition, subtraction, division and multiplication of number in spreadsheet. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next class.